All right, drill press. Always clamp. It says your stock. That's a fancy word for the board to the table, or use a vise. Okay. If one of these clamps isn't on here ever, just holler at me. Or if some of you know how to put them on, they just go like that. You can do that, but make sure they have a clamp. It is pretty gnarly when something gets caught on that drill bit. It shakes. It gets crazy. One time it did honestly get thrown from here to the safety glass case, and luckily there was nobody in that path, but just make sure you keep it clamped. It takes a little extra time, and it seems monotonous, and it seems tedious, but you do need to do that, okay? And then the second thing, this isn't on here, but when you walk over to these drill presses, if you're drilling counterbores and you don't want them to go all the way through, pull down and make sure they're not going all the way through. If you need to go all the way through, pull down and make sure it's going through the hole in the drill press table, okay? That fixes a lot of you guys being ticked off that something got screwed up. Long end of the board to the left side, okay? Long end's always to the left. This bit's spinning clockwise. If it comes loose like this, it's just gonna hit that column and stop, no big deal. If it's to the right and it comes loose, it's gonna come out at you in the ribs, or Ada's going to get lucky, it'll go over the top of her head. But just make sure the long end's to the left, okay? If it comes loose, okay, so if you're drilling and it does come loose and things get weird and crazy and whatever, if you can hit the switch, okay? If you see somebody else on it and it goes wrong, hit the switch for them, okay? If you can get to a plug, pull it out. This wouldn't be a huge deal, but something kind of heavy and it's going real crazy, it'll walk this drill press off the table after a certain amount of time, and it's not cool. So do whatever you can. If you're putting yourself in danger, just get away. I'd rather replace the drill press than something bad happen. 4, it talks about how to change the drill bit. I'll change the drill bit, so ignore that. And then 5 is the same as all of them, 2 inches from moving parts. Okay, so don't get within this little 2-inch radius of the drill bit ever. And this would be a moving part, and all this would be a moving part, so 2 inches away. And the biggest, baddest rule ever is, girls, you got to tie your hair back on drill press days. If it just barely touched any part of it going that fast, it's just going to start ripping hair. Hoodie drawstrings, the scarf thing, it's got to go. Necklaces, anything that could possibly touch it, got to go. Okay?